It is that time of year, everybody. Welcome to the 2025 Christmas Light Tour video. In this video, I will be going around showing each of the different Christmas lights, and I'm doing inside this year as well, as you may have noticed. Now, for those of you that have watched my most recent room system test, y'all did get a sneak peek of my room. However, I do have some other things I'm going to show you, including outside, which is what all of y'all have been looking for. If you want to skip to outside and pass the electrical and all that and get straight to outside, there should be chapters in this video. If I can't get chapters to work because I haven't been able to get them to work lately, there will still be timestamps in the description, so you can go and then scroll to, I don't know, let's say it's 255, you scroll to 255 and then you'll find it there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and do the Christmas lights. Starting with what I'm using to power this whole setup. This right here is a Smart Life Smart Plug. I don't know the exact model of it, but this is the same one. This is the one I used to plug into my fan. Here's the ratings on it. And that's just for the Smart Life app, so you hackers out there won't be able to get any hacked into my device. So, yeah. It's got a little button over here. Now this isn't a smart plug video, this is a Christmas video, so I won't get too in-depth, but this is what I'm using to power with it, because I know I'm going to get comments on how the heck it is automated with the rest of my lighting. So this is what I'm using. And then here are the Christmas lights. These right here are these Wonder Shop at Target LED mini lights. Here's the box. This right here, as you can see, they are red and green and warm white only. As you can probably tell here, there's not multicolor. They're indoor, outdoor. They're a set of 100, and they're item A7. I don't know if they have them anymore, but maybe next year the item number will be the same, and you can just look up A7. Yeah, so that is the lights. If I can get my light off here. I can't seem to get my camera light off. Here we go. It's being very finicky today. Anyways, here is the box, and here are the lights. I have these ones running all the way around, up, down over here. Over here is my first alert detector. If you want to see this being tested, I have multiple fire alarm soundings on that. It runs down this way, and then we get to these lights. These right here are the holiday time incandescent 100 green wire clear warm white mini lights. That was a lot to say, but this is what it looks like. This is the box. For those who are interested, here's a little QR code. It takes you to some sort of website, I would assume. Here it is. I can try to turn my light on here. There it goes. Here's what it looks like in the light. You can see it a little bit better. There it is. So yeah, awesome. Moving on to these lights. These lights right here, I don't actually have a box for because they were originally outside. If you saw, I think I showed them. Yes, I did. I showed them in one of my videos like this. I don't remember what year it was. I'll try to put it in the description and possibly at the end of this video if I can find it. If I don't judge me in the comments. But yeah, so I don't have the box for these. I don't know, like, the company who makes them. I don't know any of that information. For those who know, it would be helpful to let everybody else know, and me myself. So if you could drop that down in the comment, maybe if you have an idea. Again, I'll try to put that in the description when I showed them. So yeah. Now for smart lighting. This right here is the GE Sync smart bulb, a direct connect smart bulb. This is not the dynamic effects version. And this right here doesn't just do Christmas, it can do a lot of other things. I've made a video on this. I try to put that in the description as well. A lot to put in the description. Anyways, yeah, I'll try to put one there. Probably a video in the description for these as well. These are my Govee RGBIC, which is essentially dynamic effects, as it is called in the GE Sync world. But Govee calls it IC, which stands for individual control. And these ones are just doing a solid state red, followed by the closet light strip right here. This is a dynamic effects model. Moving on to this side of the room, as you can see right here, this is my red house that I also showed in my fire alarm sounding video. This is my light up target. However, the battery is dead and I do not have the special, I don't know if it's coin cell or really what it is, but I don't have that special type of battery, so unfortunately this can't be powered up. And then I also have these cute, these don't light up, but they do have, they are pretty cute, as well as a nativity scene, again, doesn't light up. And then the star of the show, my Christmas tree, is looking really good. I like it. It is amazing. Moving on to the bathroom. This right here is our shower curtain that we have in here. Looking pretty cool. We've had this for years. This is something new though. This is a painting or drawing. I think it's like a drawing or something like that we got from this year. And we mounted it right here. And then this is I made this here, my Luke 2:12 Bible verse here. And then you are the jingle in my bells, the holly to my jolly, the nut to my cracker, the Mary to my Christmas, the present under my tree, the joy in my world, and my home for the holidays. That is a pretty cool picture right there. We have this towel right here, and then here's the vanity. This is a real candle. It's not lit right now. I'll try to get a lit one maybe later. If we light it, I'll try to put a picture. If I remember, and if I can even get one of it lit. For the outside equipment now, right here is the timer that's running it. I don't know if I've shown this before, but we've had this timer every year. And as you can see right there, it calculates if the pins are up, it's off. If they're down, they're on. So those are the times that the lights are functional. And then we have the extension cord running to the front of the house, where then we have all of our lights. So let's go out there. This is where the cable ends, is right here. And then we have 3 extension cords, as you can see. This one is going to the lights, which I'll show you in a minute. This one is what I'm going to show you now. It goes to some lights on the palm tree, and then this one goes to our inflatables, which I will also show you in a minute. Alright, so now following this one, like I mentioned, goes over here to this guy, and this is where we have this GoBo projector plugged in, which shines on the fence right there. And then we have another plug down here, which goes to these palm tree lights. Back to this, we'll follow the candy cane cord now and take a look at the Christmas lights themselves. So as you can see, it runs up and to the light. So here it splits off, going 2 directions. One goes over that away to over the roof over there. That one I will show you in a minute. But these ones go along this way. Meet up here. I took this out just so you guys can see. One of them goes to this tree, the other goes to the garland, and the garland also feeds this right here. And then one goes to the wreath, and then the final run runs to these lights. Then run here, down, over here, this way. And then we do have 2 wreaths. These are battery operated. This one actually seems to be on right now. Or at least it looks like it's on in the camera, but it's actually not. See, that's on right there. This is not. See, that's on, that's off. So it's not on. It will be on tonight though. Now this wire here runs to a few things. It runs this Christmas tree and our blow up inflatables. This one's an avocado. These will all be blown up tonight. And then this one here, this is an not an angel. This is a nutcracker. Speaking of the angel, you may have noticed, not last year, I didn't make one last year, but the year before, we had all different blow-ups just all over here. Like, we had 3 of them break this year. And the reason I'm telling you this is because take my advice in our learning and don't have the blow-ups. Like, what you need to do is, first of all, don't really buy blow-ups. They inflate compared to, like, wood, for example. Those are a lot more durable. They're a lot more sturdy. They will work a lot better. And then second of all, don't have them go up and down and up and down. Because you turn them on, they go up. You turn them off, they go down. So take our advice from us learning that. And don't wire it like that. Have them either stay down, completely down and don't have them, or stay up, always up, and just always powered and up. Don't have them go, if you do have blow-ups, or plan to still buy blow-ups, don't have them go up when the lights turn on, and then down when the lights turn off. Have them be either up or down always, and just really don't buy them. You can buy, like I mentioned, these wood nativity scenes. You can make your own for cheap. Just buy a few pieces of wood. It will help you big time. We do have a few solar lights. These aren't necessarily Christmas. They're all year round lights, but we did buy these this year around Christmas time, so I thought I'd show you them. There's one on the different palms, so there's another one over here. As you can see, there's some more. I'm not going to show you those for privacy reasons, but yeah, just to know we have more. So that is our electrical setup for this year, and tonight I will come out and record the lights for you all, and we will see you. Well, for you guys, it's going to be 2 seconds. For me, more like 2 times 3 hours. It's time for the night portion of the video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start by taking a look at the palms. So these are the palms I was telling you guys about with the solar lights. We'll take a look at our inflatables. Here is the nutcracker, looking nice and good. The avocado, unfortunately, doesn't light up, but the RGB Christmas tree does a good job of lighting the area. As well as this right here, this is our palm tree. There is the gobo projector in action. Sometimes it moves slow like this. Sometimes it moves a little bit faster. But the switch mechanism is a little bit messed up, where if you go to try to flip it to fast, it doesn't flip to fast right. It'll just shut off, so you have to keep it on slow. But even when it's on slow, sometimes it still moves fast. Here's the lights. That's where I was talking about there, where it goes that way. These here going across, that's another one of the light up wreaths, but again, it's battery operated. And then there's those going across. Here is these over here. Oh snap, the gingerbread man was snapped off. And then going this way, we meet with these, which then come this way over here. And now for my favorite part, the road view. This is what you get when you're driving in your car. And it looks like, as you can see, we have the inflatables, the Christmas tree, the palm tree, the gobos over there, lights, more lights, and more lights. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching the 2025 Christmas light tour. I'm glad I could do some other things like the inside this year. That was pretty fun. And we'll see you guys again in the next one. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.